I'm Jean Peterson. Welcome to another KU building update. Let's go take a look. You remember Mike Heron. How about you tell us what's going on?
Well, in the third floor, one of the neat things that we saw was the cut. They're beginning to separate the back half of the building from the front, and that's pretty impressive. It's about a 6-foot cut, and it'll go right across through, from east to west, and that will allow us to demo the Montclair side of the building without the south side falling. But we also were able to see on all of the floors, second and third floor especially, the shear walls that they're putting in, which will hold the building up, because then it becomes kind of like a dollhouse. It's exposed, and we have to have walls, shear walls, that'll hold everything in place. And to save money, we want those shear walls to be in the place they need to be in the end project, and that was kind of a difficult thing to coordinate. But so our shear walls are there to hold it up now, but they will become the outside walls and interior walls that will form our hallways and classrooms and so on. In the basement, we saw the footings that they're building so that basically those shear walls have something to sit on. The large open area in the middle, of course, is where the library was on the third floor, and then classrooms, Dead Bird Hall, and offices and classrooms, art classrooms and so on, and all of that will be cleaned out, and then they'll build that. They'll build an entire new floor structure, and that will all be offices and classrooms, and the third floor will remain the media center, but it'll have a grand staircase that goes from the first floor up through to the third floor, which I think will be beautiful. Well, Pell Court, it looks pretty messy, but what they're doing is they're getting everything roughed in. In fact, next week they're going to start putting the sheetrock up, which will start to give it a finished look. They've opened up the 3 windows that are on the hallway, the upper hallway, along what I'll call the north wall, the new wall, separating the new gym from Pell Court. And so you can walk along the upper hallway, and there's 3 large windows that you can look down into Pell Court from. That hallway is exactly level with the mezzanine walkways on the bleachers, and comes out on the south side, what used to be a classroom, which will now be opened up and will be viewing space. It'll be our concession stand and kind of a bistro area where you can eat your food and eat a hot dog and still look down and view the game and keep track of what's going on. I think it's going to be an absolutely amazing high school gym. Because of the way we're entering Pell Court, we've changed the entry points. So we'll be coming in from the corners, and in order to do that we had to cut openings in underneath the old bleachers, the existing bleachers. So we have turned those into viewing terraces, basically, that will be at the mezzanine level, but the intent is for ADA viewing. Anyone could stand there and watch the game from there. You could film the game and so on, but there's on all 4 corners will be a very large viewing area, so that if you're wheelchair bound, you actually can get right up near the edge, and you'll have one of the best seats in the house for watching the game.
Well, that was another KU building update. And remember, just like other remodels, everything is subject to change. See you next time.